Hey everyone, it's Excalibur123 and welcome back to more. Let's play Pokemon Black. Oh man, we're gonna go into the last gym here, and this isn't going to be too fun to go through. Alright, so we get some useless fresh water. I mean, seriously, you could have given me like a Hyper Potion, Moo Moo Milk at the minimum, or something. But I mean, fresh water at this point is like useless. Okay, now this is actually a pretty complicated gym to explain. Probably the easiest way is just to watch the video, get like the specifics of this. Like the mechanism of how this gym works is kind of weird. Alright, tons of dragon dragon Pokemon trainers here. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any dragon types, ice types, or anything like that. So, I really wish you could have gotten Ice Beam at this point, because that would have really helped me here. Alright, guess we'll just try to do as much damage as we can here. Alright, so I guess it's somewhat linear, but still kind of confusing. So let's start to the right here. You'll be going up on these dragon statues and stuff. A lot of these are like one-way paths, so in this case, you know, we can only go to the right here. Usually if you find trainers, you kind of know you're on the right path, because they're usually blocking the way forward. I guess that's an easy way to see things. This is a Dino. This is a Dark Dragon hybrid, I believe. Now, its final evolution is actually really good. So that's something to really keep in mind. I may be actually using one of these kind of post-game because it gives me a lot more special based coverage. I have to see what team I'm gonna kind of reconstruct for a post-game here. Well, since this thing is part dark, yeah, this is gonna hurt. Get that little scrap of experience there. 51 for Mr. Norris here. So what we need to do is you jump from these upper ledges onto these switches, and they'll move the dragon. There's like the head and that hand. It's gonna move it around. It's kind of hard to explain, but usually this will open up, you know, new paths that you can go on here. But again, it's kind of hard to explain this, so I mean, as long as you're finding trainers, they're usually blocking the way forward, so you can use that as a reference. Alright, so time to start using up some of my psychics here. I mean, if Psybeam was getting that close already. Psychic should be able to knock out these fractures. It's the evolved form of Axew. Its final evolution is actually really interesting to use. I was looking at some of the alternate teams I'm considering for like the other Pokemon White, and this is on that list. It's a pretty decent Pokemon here. Alright, stepping on this switch here is gonna raise the other claw, which raises the dragon head higher here. Again, this is rather confusing to really explain here. Man, I really wish I had, like, something that could type match this gym. I mean, that would make things a lot easier. A lot of Ace Trainers here, but luckily they use, like, Dragon types. You know, usually Ace Trainers use, like, any variety of Pokemon here. Oh, thank goodness I got Psychic here. I mean, that's gonna be like that's gold here. I mean, that's gonna do me a lot of good here, because it's one of those, like, really elite level moves here. I'm kind of trying to spread out the experience a little bit here, but not really sure how I'm gonna do this. Kind of limited on moves. Alright, going on to this side, I think this is like the other dragon here. So that almost like lowered the head. So that doesn't lead us anywhere, so... heading on down here... Trying to see how long it's going to take me to get through this place. I mean, I got this guy, Drud. How do you pronounce it? Drudgigen or Druddigan or something. Probably pronouncing it incorrectly. This is a pure dragon type. I mean, not a bad Pokemon. The only thing is just a little bit on the slow side. Holy crap, that didn't do much at all there. Thank goodness use Revenge, which does like no damage at all. Man, I probably needed that critical hit as well. Yeah, the thing's pretty bulky. Really have to keep that in mind. Again, the only thing is just a little bit on the slow side. Alright, so if I go over here... Okay, nothing on that side. So, I guess I just go down here. I mean, as long as I'm finding trainers, you kind of think you're on the right track here. And too bad you're not going to be able to exploit that, because you're going down one hit. I mean, fractures aren't actually that difficult to take out, you know, since it's still a pre-evolved form here. Well, Top Bird is quickly picking up some levels here. The problem with this Pokemon, this Druddigon thing, is I think its ability is usually like a I forgot the name of that ability, but it's like if you use a... Oh jeez, that's gonna suck. What's the name of that ability? Like if you use like a physical contact move, you take damage. I'm kind of blanking out on that right now, but you know, that's kind of a problem since most of my team is physical based. I mean, I do have Bulldoze, which is actually a distance-based move. Alright, let's see if I can get anyone else involved here. Alright, so we can step on this switch here, but that lowered the claw. So it doesn't seem to make much sense here. This is where you can actually get a little bit lost. So what you need to do, I think, is to actually just rewind and go back to the exact same claw. So you actually have to step on it twice here, because then you raise the claw, and then this will move up the dragon head and let you get to the upper platforms here. Yeah, it's kind of confusing here. This part you can actually get a little bit stuck on. You step on the switch, it doesn't do anything. At least I have something to counter here. Alright, now this is gonna be a problem. I think I only have physical-based moves here. And I can't send in my Top Bird. It's probably not going to survive whatever attack is gonna come out. I could just send in Mr. Norris. I'm pretty sure he can take whatever, so... Man, I should have healed up. Should have healed up my birdie here. I didn't make a very good move on this one. Alright, time to send in some death fodder here. Should have done this outside of battle. I had plenty of time to do this. No way my birdie is surviving that thing. Really should just send in Mr. Norris. Oh, this is gonna suck. Oh, Jesus, oh my gosh. Thank goodness I healed up my top bird. Ah, read that one correctly. Okay, I read correctly I had to heal up there. Thank goodness, at least I got that much correct. That wouldn't have ended up too well. Darn it. And that Pokemon's gonna give me a lot of trouble until I can get some type coverage. Crap. Yeah, this is not a very fun gym to go through. Alright, so making our way all the way around here. Okay, this time I've gotta heal up my bird here because he's almost dead. Otherwise I'm gonna have to get other units to cover me for this one because I'm not really in much condition to battle here. Critical hit there, alright. For once I'm getting them when they count. And that only did about half. Boy. Not even sure if this would get a 2-hit KO here. No, it's not. So you use 2 Dragon Dances only to waste your next turn with Taunt. I'm not really sure about that one. Alright, but fine with me. Okay, we've got to be getting pretty close to the end here. It's just I don't even know where I'm going here. Alright, this looks like it gets everything up to the top here, and we can finally get to the gym leader here. Okay, first thing, we're gonna need to heal up a little bit here. Let's see. Get my top bird back up here. Well, apparently I don't have any more potions here. Alright, really should be healing Mr. Norris so that I can get his sturdy back up here. Alright, my little P-Dove is gone right now, so... this gym battle's not gonna be too fun. Now, again, the gym leader changes depending which version of the game you're playing, but they use the exact same Pokemon. Time to battle for our last badge here. It's interesting, you know, he wears like more white clothing. Iris wears a lot of like darker clothing here. So there's like kind of a contrast here. Very interesting. Alright, send in my bird here. Alright, luckily the fractures are really easy to take out. I mean, seeing one-hit KOs here. Cosmic Power, I'm not sure what that does, but I'm not gonna bother with it. Let's see how much this does here. Yeah, that was like about half here. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh, not again. My goodness. Well, at least my bird can survive that, so... It's not quite in the red zone yet. It's like literally points away from that. Okay, I'm gonna switch for this one. This one can be a little bit nasty here. Alright, this is the final evolution of that, Fracture. I don't think you can get one at level 43, though. It doesn't evolve at, like, 48 or something. Alright, well, we'll see how much Bulldoze does here. Yeah, about half. Oh, so you're gonna waste a turn with Dragon Dance. Oh, that's perfect. Because I just negated the speed gains it gets from that move, so I basically get another free hit in here. And if Bulldoze is about half, Brick Break is almost one-hit KO here. Close Combat will be a one-hit KO. Oh, good thing Bulldoze lowers speed. Alright, so that will get our, last badge here. Always a good thing here. And as usual, all Pokemon will obey you now. Now I get this TM here. That may be useful for competitive play, but it's kind of like Roar, Whirlwind and stuff, but it does damage as well. So it's a... I guess it was somewhat of an interesting move there. Alright, so, now we've got all 8 badges here. Next up, we're going to head on outside and kind of see what else is going on here. Alright, so I'll see you guys later.